this year, Carney Wilson introduced us to a woman so obese, her life was in danger. Having undergone gastric surgery herself, Carney thought her friend, E.G., would be a perfect candidate for the operation. And she's been following her progress every step of the way.
I'm just ready to join the human race, sweetie. Oh, gosh. Okay. Really tough.
That's my E.G. She's the most wonderful person in the world, and now she's going to be even more wonderful because she'll be healthier. It all started last September when I was shooting my infomercial, Light and Hope, which is about helping people find qualified surgeons for gastric bypass surgery. I invited E.G. to join us and then surprised her, and boy, what a surprise.
I know you've watched me go through this.
I went through my own gastric bypass surgery 5 years ago and ultimately lost 150 pounds. E.G. wanted to do the surgery, but her insurance wouldn't pay for it, so I made it happen for her.
I've set it up and I've worked it out. My surgeon is going to do it for you, and it's all taken care of.
Well, we both cried like babies, and E.G. could barely contain herself.
Thank you, guys.
That day, Mark came by and talked to us about it, but I think E.G. was still in shock.
You didn't wake up this morning expecting this, did you?
I certainly did not.
Yeah.
I am so thrilled. This is an out-of-body experience. I don't even know what to say to you. I'm gonna be skinny.
E.G. was excited, but I wasn't sure she'd go through with the surgery. Some people do back out. But my courageous friend said yes to life, and we went to see Dr. Alan Wittgrove, the miracle worker who performed my bypass surgery.
And I'll be thanking you for the rest of my life.
The date was set for the surgery last December, and E.G. and I got together to chat the night before at her hotel near the hospital. We were both very emotional.
I'm just ready to get going. I'm ready to start my life.
And E.G. recalled the tough time she's had because of her weight.
I know what it's like to be chubby. I know what it's like to be fat, overweight, and now morbidly obese. Woo! Do I hate those two words?
So do I.
Oh, it's awful.
Morbidly obese is basically saying that you're so obese that it can kill you. And I was right in your shoes.
I can't tell you how hard it was when I made the decision to have the surgery, but the world had become so painful that I had to do something.
I remember going to Hawaii one time with a boyfriend, and this little boy looked at his father and said, "Daddy, why is she so fat?"
Oh, I don't want to go in the restaurant. People are going to look at me when I sit down and eat. What is she going to have?
I know.
Fatty girl. I have avoided the scale for many years.
You didn't weigh yourself for years?
For years. Well, I couldn't because I was past the amount on the scale.
That's intense. Yeah, I know.
And yesterday was the first time that I found out how much I weighed.
E.G. knew that at 425 pounds, she had to take some kind of action, and so she's now all set for the surgery that will shrink her stomach so she can't eat large amounts of food.
The outcome is going to be... See how E.G. got her groove back. Stay tuned.
Okay, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Today's the big day for E.G. We're on our way to the hospital. E.G. and her mom are coming out right now. We'll see you there. I was so excited about the big day. I couldn't imagine how E.G. and her mom were feeling. Once we got to Scripps Memorial Hospital of La Jolla, my pal was a great patient, and before she knew it, she was on her way. I love you.
Mwah. Mwah. It's the first moment I've gotten scared. Hello.
There she went right into that surgery room, listening to Sammy Davis Jr. songs, of course. The surgery lasted a little over 2 hours, and Dr. Wittgrove told us everything went perfectly.
Alan, thank you for taking care of my E.G. You've lost some serious weight.
I've got 64 pounds off. That's a 7-year-old kid.
You've been recovering.
Yes.
And you had a little setback.
I did. I had a pulmonary embolism.
And tell people what that is if they don't know.
What happened was I was 425 pounds. So I was pretty much sedentary before this surgery.
Yeah.
I wasn't moving a lot.
That's a big girl. That's a lot of weight for you to carry around.
A lot. And what happens is you get a blood clot in your legs.
Right.
And it goes to your lungs.
Right.
I almost didn't make it. But I am here to tell you, hallelujah, I am here.
I love it.
And E.G. told me she's already seeing and feeling the results of her weight loss, which is only in the beginning stages.
Yeah. You and I, we went shopping.
Yep.
and we parked a little ways from the store.
Yep.
And after we loaded the groceries in the car, I took the cart back, and I didn't huff and puff so badly when I went.
You got back in the car, and I'm used to hearing. E.G. wants to inspire others to take that brave step and follow in her footsteps. She's still got a long way to go, but it's that first step that's the toughest. How's the food going down? How are you eating?
Today we had a little sushi, and yesterday I had a lamb chop.
And you were satisfied?
Oh,
course,
completely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And
I don't have a big appetite.
your belly's the size of your thumb.
I'm a cheap date now, I'll tell you that.
As of this week, E.G. has dropped an amazing 120 pounds. Way to go, girl. We are very proud of you. And keep watching. E.G. will be coming to E.T. to show off her brand new look in a few weeks.